Well, good morning to you. It's Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, here on 98.7 AM 1580 WLIJ, and we've got another Gov Talk here. Mr. Scott Johnson, good to see you, my friend, back in lovely Studio B, and running or walking with Carol Garrette and friends. Without further ado, Mr. Scott Johnson, please take it away.
Thank you, Producer Brandon. This is Scott Johnson. By the way, it's good to be back, Brandon. Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm, broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Bedford County, about 50 miles south of Nashville, 25 miles south of Murfreesboro in the lovely and sunny rolling green hills of southern Middle Tennessee. It's that time of the month where we have Carol Garrette, the Director of Communications for Bedford County Public Schools here. Carol Garrette and friends, as we call it. She's got a couple of special guests here and a special topic today. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning. It's great to be here. Thank you, as always, to WLIJ and WZNG and Hopkins Farms broadcast.
The only locally owned radio station in Bedford County.
Amen. Amen. We thank you so much. I'm excited to have with me today to talk about the Connected Community 5K, Ms. Beth Davis. And Beth serves as the Vice President for the Shelbyville Bedford Community Foundation, who is organizing this race in combination with Run Nash. So we'll be talking about that. And then also our friend Andreas Gonzalez, and he has Shelbyville in Espanol, and also is helping us with promoting the CC5K this year. So we are really excited as we plan this inaugural event.
So this is a partnership between the foundation and the school system?
That's correct. Beth has a lot of experience from organizing one of these in her previous community, and so she is helping us here in Bedford County, and we're excited to have her expertise on board. But schools are a key part of this, and the reason we're so connected also is because the Community Foundation supports our schools, helping us pay for things that aren't paid for elsewhere, such as teacher grants currently. We've been funding teacher grants for the last couple of years. And
those are for special projects, ideas that a teacher has.
Absolutely, that aren't funded elsewhere.
So they're funded by the foundation.
Funded by the foundation, yes, absolutely. And so the partnership that we agreed to is that our schools needed to have skin in the game with the foundation, and so we agreed to get 10% of our student enrollment to sign up for the race.
Now, last count I had, Carol, don't you all have like 9,000 students?
The exact number I heard yesterday is 9,011.
Let me do the math there. That's 900.
That's right.
Students.
That includes our pre-K through 12th grade. 9,011. So each of our schools are getting 10% of their student enrollment on their team. Now, it doesn't have to be just students. That can be parents, that can be grandparents, that can be teachers, that can be community friends that sign up for that team. So,
you know, over the years, I may not look like it, but I ran in a lot of races here. And I think the largest race I'd ever seen in Shelbyville was maybe 150 participants.
Wow.
Maybe, about 150. So you're talking 900 plus everybody else.
Plus everybody else. That, and you know, it's not just for the schools. There are obviously other teams in the community, and we have partnered with Run Nash, and so
it's going to be chip timed.
That's right. That is correct.
Right.
And so we will get folks from all over the region that are looking for races, walks, runs to be in. Currently, we have 439 people signed up for the race so far. 368 of those are school folks. So we're on our way.
Well on your way. Now, Beth, of course, being vice president of the foundation, why don't you explain to our listening audience? I mean, we all know what it is, but explain to them what the foundation is.
The Community Foundation works to provide funding for the school district as well as community initiatives. So our goal moving forward will be to, as Carol said, to continue to fund the teacher grants, but also to do community initiatives. So we would like to set up a community grant program as well, which would allow nonprofits within the community to submit for grants that could be funded. Last year we were able to fund $5,000 for teacher grants. our first year we did 5,000. Second year we did 10,000. We want that number to continue to grow every year. So events like this Connected Community 5K will help us to do that. And we will, then our goal is to be able to start that same type of an initiative for the community as well, so that community groups can reach out and fund those community grants. We also are looking at a beautification program, which would be something that would impact the arts in the community as well as some of the blighted areas, and focusing on how we can improve quality of life and place for folks in Shelbyville and Bedford.
And Beth, the Community Foundation has special tax advantages, correct?
Yes, the Community Foundation is a 501c3, so any donation to the foundation is a charitable donation and can be a tax write-off.
Tax deductible.
Deductions are always good.
We like those. Now, where the money that you guys raise over and above the cost, of course, because it does take some money to put on a race, but where's that money going to go?
So that is what will go. So we have already, through sponsorships, we have had a tremendous response from the community for sponsorships. Go ahead. And then some of the sponsorships at this point are our presenting sponsors are Southern Energy and Elaborate Images. We have our gold level sponsors, which is Dowdle Construction, City of Shelbyville, and also Bedford County, Traders Bank, and Dennis Young. We have many other groups that have also stepped on board at lower levels. Our silver sponsors, Vanderbilt and Cooper Steel. And then we have the Walking Horse Celebration, First Community Bank, Musgrave Pencil, to name a few others. So we are very excited about all the levels of sponsorships that we have. So by having those sponsorships from the beginning, we have paid for the cost of the race.
So the money you raise can be used for education and other community purposes.
Correct.
Outstanding. Thanks to those sponsors for doing that. So y'all will be able to put more money back in the community, right?
Yep.
I want to share a little bit about
Andreas.
The teacher grant programs.
Okay.
I know there's probably some listeners wondering, hey, what have you guys done through the teacher grant
What are
program?
they? That's right.
So I'm a little jealous of the students nowadays, to be honest. When I was in school, we didn't get all the things that they get now. They got the fancy gadgets, the cool field trips, the cool things that they do in classrooms. I remember when I was in school, we got to dissect frogs. They were dissecting squids and writing their names with the ink.
So they've upped the game.
Yes. So that was one of the programs
for
one
teacher
of the initiatives
grants
that the teacher grant funded with Miss Teal out at Community Elementary School.
Correct.
And so all of the third grade, please correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, all of the third grade classes got to participate in dissecting a squid, which was absolutely amazing. Not only because of the third graders, but also the high schoolers got involved. They got to dissect. Was it the biology class?
It's Biology 1 class, and they practiced prior to coming and joining the third graders. So they said, well, if they're doing a squid lab, we're going to do a squid lab. So the Biology 1 students...
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, they practiced. So by the time they came over to join the entire third grade at the elementary school, they had mastered the skills, and it was incredible because then...
So they were kind of mentoring those young kids.
That's right. And so I think maybe one high schooler to 3 or 4 third graders. Because how would those third grade teachers have been able to manage all of that without those Biology 1 students? And it was just so neat to see those high school students partnering with those third graders for that lab.
As you all like to say in education, it was a great collaborative effort.
It was. And my word for the day was engaged. Those kids they were into it, focused.
It was fun learning.
It was.
It was learning and it was fun both.
Yes, and I thought, I'm going to hear all kinds of, squealing, and with the third grade. Not a bit.
No, we country folk around here. Okay, that's okay.
They were into it.
They went home and dressed a deer later in the day.
That's right. That's right.
Started.
Just say it. Okay, so when exactly is the race? Let's get a little information about when this race is. Beth?
So, it's Saturday, May the 10th, and it is Mother's Day weekend. There was an idea early on that we do this to honor our mothers on that weekend. So there will be special race bibs for mothers. And then as they cross the finish line, there'll be a special gift for them handed to the mothers as they cross the finish line. Cool. But we thought that would be a fun way to start a new tradition here on that weekend.
That's a great idea.
There's all kinds of things going on in the community on that day, I'm sure, but it just gives folks that are visiting, that are in town or have stayed in town, extra things to do on that day, because this race definitely, there's a place for everyone, because it's not just the 3.1 mile. There is a fun run for the very small amongst us, the little ones amongst us, and there's also a 1 mile. So, for example, my mom is just turned 97, and she has entered the race.
Congratulations to your mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has entered the race. Her name is on there for the Bedford County Central Office.
There's got to be some kind of medal for the oldest entered. Y'all got to do something there.
But she is going to be in the 1 mile. So there's a 3.1, the 1 mile.
I know 40-year-olds that won't do a 1 mile, so good for her.
The other beauty of the location of the race.
Where is it going to be, Beth?
Start and stop on the square. So and using the word collaborative, we will be collaborating with all the merchants on the square to allow this to be a great opportunity for them to open their doors on Mother's Day and invite people in for special offerings and opportunities. I just talked to somebody this morning that said they're going to give away something to the first 300 people that go into their store. And that would be Heritage Jewelers. So more details later. But, so that's another great opportunity to say that sometimes it can be frustrating for merchants on the square because when we have events there. But we are excited by the fact that there's so many things happening, changes on the square, that this will be a great opportunity to introduce some of those changes to the community and give them an opportunity to see that.
That was a great idea. This is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Bedford County. We're talking to Carol Garrette and friends about a great fundraising opportunity for education and other community initiatives here. We're going to take a 60-second break and be right back.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com.
Folks, this is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Bedford County. For those of you that are watching this later on Facebook, Superman just changed his clothes. Andreas Superman, and he's now got on his, go ahead, show the camera.
There we go. Look at
everybody's wearing this.
Yes, we are.
This right here.
Oh, hey.
That
this way.
you can QR code that thing and sign up, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Absolutely.
Just do it. Now, before we went to commercial break to make a little money for the radio station, Beth, we were all talking about this starting and ending on the square. And of course, if folks haven't been to the square in a while, I can't imagine they haven't, but if they haven't, because some of us routinely have to go up there, a lot of folks have invested a lot of money business-wise, and it's very beautiful on the square, and we got a lot of great businesses up there, and I would encourage you to get up there, and this is going to be able to highlight those location up there by having, you're probably going to end up with at least 1,500? I mean, I'm probably being conservative, but at least 1,500 folks up there. Now, where's the route of the race go? I know it starts up. It's always nice to start on the square because everything's downhill from there. But that tells me you got to finish going uphill. I'm just saying it from a runner's perspective.
There we go.
Where's it going to go?
So you start on the square. You'll run down Depot Street past the Capri and the other shops on that street, and then you will run out Lane, I hope I'm saying all my streets right.
We'll correct you if you
Okay, Lane Parkway to the showgrounds. You'll cross Madison, go across to the showgrounds where everyone will get to do a lap around the the Tennessee Walking Horse Celebration Arena.
And
Big oval, right?
The big oval. So,
it's going to go right through center ring?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And there will be entertainment
Outstanding.
throughout. That's the other great thing about this course is our goal is to have music, cheer groups, individuals cheering you throughout the entire 3.1 mile course all the way around. So there will be hopefully a high school band will be playing in center ring. That will just motivate you to keep on going the rest of the way.
Yeah, and a drum line to kick you off on the square from
Yes.
a high school band group.
Correct. So if anyone out there knows any groups that would love to be a cheer group or a band on the course, please.
Is there going to be like a bus to get people up the hill when they finish up on the square? Okay, never mind. That was just a personal request. But
Yes. Then you'll loop around. Come back.
What a great, because that's not the traditional 5K route in Shelbyville. That's why, which is good. That's why I was asking what that's all about. Obviously, you guys will be working with public safety on that. But start on the square, finish uphill on the square, folks. Getting up there, but
Steering them.
huh?
But then
Well,
you'll
I'm assuming everybody at this table is going to enter this thing. So is that correct?
I'll be working it.
Yeah.
You're working it.
Working it and running it. But then there's a post-race festival afterwards. So
What's that all about, Beth?
you can celebrate your success when you get back to the square. There will be vendors on the square. All the merchants will have their doors open. There will be music groups. There'll be a disc jockey. There'll be a DJ, which is our own. Help me with Coach Gordon.
Yes,
Neil
Gordon.
Gordon. He's
Yes.
he's
I think everybody
great
in this
DJ.
community
Yep.
knows.
He'll be wonderful.
Yep.
So he will be the DJ for the morning, as well as we are looking to get another. I'm going to let Andreas introduce this that we are hoping to have on the square as entertainment.
Oh, you're talking about the folkloric?
Yes.
Okay, so we've reached out to a group out of Nashville that does folkloric Mexican dance, the traditional Mexican dancing, and so we're
Folklore.
Yep.
Okay.
And then so we're going to be having them come. They've actually came down to Shelbyville before at the Fly Arts Center back in October when they had an event there, and they put on a performance. I'm talking about they went all out, like machetes, like plastic machetes, of course.
Thanks for the clarification there, Andreas.
Yeah, I want to make sure we're not, But no, it was amazing, and they're coming from Nashville to do that. I've got confirmation from them. They just need to know exactly what time, and I think we agreed maybe between 9 and 11, something like that. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
So a lot of activities on the square after the race.
Correct.
And shop on the square after the race.
Correct.
We're going to encourage folks to do that.
We are going to encourage to be another shop local Saturday.
Yeah, and I know we are on Facebook and on Instagram. You can find us as Connected Community 5K Shelbyville Bedford, and there we're just kind of updating a lot of different things that are happening with the race.
I just want to say to the listening audience out there too, because if you haven't been involved with races before, organized races, they're great family events. They really are, and you will get a lot of runners from outside the community that will come here because they're just competitive and they want to do something different, looking for something on the weekend. But it's just a great group of people. It's a great time. Hopefully the weather will be great that day. Chances are it will, because when you're having it, and we just encourage you to come out and have a great family day up on the square here in Shelbyville. Now, I guess the bottom line is, how do you sign up? How do you sign up? Why don't you guys tell me how you sign up?
Well, there's a number of ways. The Bedford County Schools website, there's a banner that's running across the top.
And what's that website, Carol?
That is www.bedfordk12tn.com. And all of the school sites, so we have 16 schools, all of the school sites also have the banner at the top. Or you can go to the district site that I just named and click on that banner. It clicks you straight through to runsignup.com. But it takes you straight to the Connected Community 5K sign up, a description, and then all the details there. If you don't do that, you can also go to the ShelbyvilleBedford.com, the partnerships site, and there's a Community Foundation tab.
Right.
And then under there is the CC 5K. Or you can just type in runsignup.com and then search Connected Community 5K. It takes you right to the sign up as well. So it's easy to get signed up. Or if you see someone in these lovely green shirts, right there.
What's the cost?
So it started out as $25, and there is a website handling fee of a couple of dollars, and then those prices went up, and so it is currently $38. Is that correct? And then
that's in line though with what races normally charge. Actually, maybe a little less.
And then there is a multi-person discount, Beth, if you want to share that. And then our students also get a little bit of a discount as well that sign up.
Got senior citizen discount?
I don't think so. I think
I was just checking for your mother.
My mom paid full price. And I think if you wait till the last minute, though, right at the end, I think the highest price that it goes to is $45.
So go ahead and sign up early.
Yes. Go ahead and get signed up early.
Beth, you got something on that?
The multi-person discount is after 2?
After 2. If you start signing up and you're signing up as a family, once you sign up your third person, you will receive a discount. I'm not exactly sure what that changes, so I don't want to give that number out, but you will receive a discount on number 3 and any after that.
Okay. Three or more.
Yes, because our goal was to make this, as was mentioned, to make it a family event. So the more we can get you signed, the more people signed up under your name, the better.
And when you sign up, you can either sign up as an individual, you can sign up with a company that's putting a team together, or you can sign up for one of our schools if you want to.
You got a student or a grandkid at a school here, or maybe you got a spouse that works at a school here.
Or you'd like to join me and my mom for Bedford County Schools Central Office. We have 27 on our team so far.
27? From the central office?
From the central office.
Really?
That's a big number.
Folks are getting out behind them desks, aren't they?
That's right. We're on it.
And everybody will get a T-shirt you'll get the inaugural first Connected Community 5K T-shirt, as well as everyone will receive
People
a medal.
do it for the T-shirt,
They
Beth.
do it for the,
I get lots of those.
Get a medal, and it is a certified course, so it will be...
Is there going to be medals for times, like for certain categories?
There will be awards, yes.
Or awards, whatever you want to call them?
And we are doing multiple awards so that we are addressing all the different age groups. There'll be an overall winner, male, female, but then there will also be age group winners.
Outstanding. What are you looking at running in? About 25?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
About 25 minutes. Okay, 25. Andreas, you're the youngest one in the group here. Right?
Yeah, I don't
22.
know about that. I don't think I'm going to do any better, honestly.
Well, what a great opportunity to come out and have fun with the family and for a good cause to raise money for not just Bedford County Schools, but I guess other community initiatives as well. And so you guys, you're hoping to raise a significant amount of money here, I think. Right?
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of how the whole concept got started. Was we knew we needed collaboration. The goal of this event is a fundraiser, but it's also collaboration. And having the city involved, the county involved, the school district involved, and then all the businesses and organizations.
So the city and the county are both sponsors, right?
They are.
Thank you to the city government and thank you to the county government for both being. They kind of almost kicked it off a little bit, didn't they?
They did.
In doing that, knowing good and well. Of course, they got tourism tax dollars they got to spend that way, so that's a good thing. What a great way to spend it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Agree.
What else we want to talk about on this? We got about 3 or 4 minutes left.
Okay, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. One thing I promised that I would do a shout out today. We are about to open up this week. It's not open quite yet, but this week our goal is to open up registration for our summer learning camp.
Okay.
So for our youngsters rising K-8. We are opening that up this week. You can watch for it on our website. It will be under our resources tab. And summer learning camp will be June the 2nd through June the 26th. And the theme for this summer is Gear Up for Learning.
Gear up.
Gear Up for Learning.
Sound like I'm back in the military. Gear up.
I think we had about 1,000 students last year. It may have been a little more than that, but that's our hopes for this year as well.
That's a significant number. Yeah.
Our teachers are putting their applications in right now. We're getting our site directors for the summer and our teachers that will be teaching. They always have a lot of really fun things planned. We're partnering with our CTE department too, Career and Technical Education, to provide some fun experiences. like you saw with the.
I don't know if you can top the squid
stamp.
thing. I don't know if you can top the squid.
I haven't heard that we're having a squid dissection lab, but that sure would be cool. No, I hadn't heard that yet. Don't start that rumor on us, Andreas.
I won't, I promise.
Okay.
Open season on squids.
But sooner than that, we have our Parent University. So
Yes.
we have our March.
That's a monthly thing, right?
That's right. We have
Special
our March
topics.
Parent University. It is Thursday, March the 13th. These are free to anyone that wants to attend. We happen to host them at Harris Middle School because of the central location. It's 6 to 7 o'clock, and this time it's TCAP and TN Ready test taking strategies. So that the testing season is upon us, and so
Kind of all boils down to that in the school system, doesn't it? Mhm.
So anyone can come, parents, students, test-taking strategies, Thursday, March the 13th, Harris Middle School from 6 to 7. And the point is to arm our parents with skills each month, topics each month that they can use to help their students be successful. And we bring in the experts in those subject areas to do that.
Grow to Great. It's free.
Free.
All
That's
paid
right.
for. Come on out to Harris Middle School.
That's right. And
Off
we have
Learning Way.
translators available.
Okay.
Every month to be there to help with any kind of language barriers that we have. They are
Sure.
on ready.
We appreciate you guys coming in. Let's talk one more time. Let's say, how do you sign up for this community-connected 5K race to raise money for education and other initiatives here in the community? Beth?
You will you can Google Connected Community 5K,
Okay.
which will pull it up in many different
Okay.
directions.
Perfect.
All right.
But you
Make
can
sure
also-
to include Shelbyville Bedford, Connected Community 5K Shelbyville Bedford, and it'll pull it right up.
It'll pull it right up. Yeah. And so then it'll pull up either the Facebook page for the race, it'll pull up Bedford County Schools, or it'll pull up actually the Run Sign Up website.
Come out and have a great time, folks. That's going to be on Mother's Day weekend, May 10th. Race starts at what? 0800, 8 a.m. for you civilians, and 0800 for you military types. Come on out and have a great day up on the square. And mothers will get a special recognition,
That's right.
obviously,
That's right.
on that thing. But, folks, it's that time of the month where we've been talking to Carol Garrett with the Director of Communications for Bedford County Schools and Friends, Beth Davis, the Shelbyville Bedford Community Foundation Vice President, and Andreas Gonzalez, Shelbyville and Espanol, here in Shelbyville. We appreciate you all coming in today, and I'm excited about this event, to tell you the truth. And that Christmas event went so well up on the square, and now we've got another event here with this run, and what a great way to raise funds for a good cause, but also to highlight our square up there as well. Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Bedford County. We got 11 programs here every month, government-related programs. Tune in right here, hear it straight from the horse's mouth on what's going on here in Shelbyville and Bedford County. Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting, the only locally owned radio station here. Until next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool, and triple-stranded pocketed coils give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company, 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station, 931-684-5662.